Who am I? Did you ever get the opportunity to talk to yourself and just sit back and reflect on who you are? Not the name, not your job title or your title at home. Maybe you are a father to somebody or a mother to somebody. Not that. That's not what I'm talking about. Or you could be a celebrity, or you could be someone's friend or a family member. That's what you are to somebody else. If you are a CEO of a company, then that's your job title for that company. But in totality, in the real sense, did you ever get a chance to sit back and question yourself, like this core question, and really reflect on who you truly are? I used to do that earlier, um, and I do not know what happened. I got so absorbed into being this person that I really wasn't. I mean, I am, somebody who helps others, and I got involved in recent past into a lot of things that kind of took away my essence from who I really was. And I have been extremely emotionally hurt and in a very chaotic situation because of uh, that whole situation did not materialize in a very nice manner. Things did not end very well, and I became like a total different person. I became a person that I really wasn't. I got into a very pitiful and sorrowful state of mind whilst I was working on my meditation. I was working on my tarot readings, teachings, and all of that. I started losing the essence of who I really am. And the bigger the problem, the bigger is a solution. Like, even before a problem strikes or hits you, there is already a solution waiting for you. It's just that we are so fixated on the problem that we totally sideline that there is already a solution through the problem. And just yesterday, like rather last night, I was just sitting by myself and meditating, and I really came to this point where I went back questioning myself that who am I really, okay? And the reason why I'm doing this video and I'm sharing this with you guys, because this is an extreme important message for all of us to really sit back and think, go back, reevaluate, assess, go back to a state of being still and being you and understanding who you really are. Why out of those million sperms you were the one that was connected, and now you become a human body, okay? Not because you needed to earn a six-figure job, not because you had to be somebody's mother or brother or father or boyfriend or whatever. It's because there is a real true meaning and essence to your life, okay? So and also, if you are going through a chaotic state of mind and everybody just talks about only meditation, just punch them on the face, okay? Meditation is absolutely important. I will not deny the fact. But it's not a trend. Please don't disgrace meditation as a trend. It is absolutely upsetting when you do that. It's not a style or a new costume or a modern take on life. It is got a lot of profound meaning and culture and research, and there are yogis and people who have it's a very profound state of mind, being in a meditative state of mind. So please do not just hyper modernize it. Please don't do that, okay? But meditation is imperative, just throwing it out there. So when I was sitting back and meditating on the whole question of who am I, And since we are coming towards the end of the year, it is absolutely imperative for us to have a new beginning with the new year, which will come in a month and a half rather, 2022. Before we start the new year, we really need to go back, sit back and think and reflect on who you truly are, who am I truly. And I was meditating on it, and while I was meditating on it, I continuously started getting the death card in the tarot deck, okay, in my visions. And I was like, why am I getting this death card? And my visions, my dreams talk to me, so I am very blessed in that zone. So I was getting the death card, and I'll show you exactly how a death card looks like. And I'm so happy to share this personal experience with you guys, if it just helps someone out there. Okay, this is a death card in one of the tarot decks, which is the tattooing deck, where there's a skeleton who has this little reaper kind of situation, and there's a star here, number 13. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 is my number. This is the death card in another tarot deck, which is Rider-Waite tarot deck, okay, where he is on the god of death is on the horse. There is a priest here and he's walking by. And this is the ancient Indian tarot, where the death card is more like a Yamraj situation. He's on the bull, okay. And this is another death card, which is on that pretty little tarot deck that I have, the Everyday Witch tarot deck. Do you see that? There is a thin line over here. Do you see this thin line? And the death, the god of death is here, okay. He's on the other side of the line, and there is a new beginning on the other side of the line. If you can resonate with the meaning that I'm talking about, just take a look at this. And there's another being here, so life is happening here, okay. And then there is another death card here, which says release, number 13 again. It is a good number for me. Maybe a lot of you associated with number 13 as a bad luck number, but it is 3 plus 1 is 4. So this whole death card, if you look it up online, just the card per se, if you read just the card, okay, without any other cards, it talks about letting go of the past. It talks about could be a literal death of someone or something. It talks about time to move on. It talks about new opportunities waiting your door. It talks about metamorphosis kind of situation, right? And it kept coming in my visions, and I was, oh my god, holy cow, why is it in my visions? And then I realized, yes, this is what exactly happens, right? When a relationship is no more in your life, there is a death of a relationship, there is a death of emotions attached to the relationships. When a project does not work, there is a death of a project, there is a death of all the creativity and all the mental capacitation that you've put behind that project, right? When there is a death of a person, the human being dies, the body of the person dies. And if you've noticed post that, nobody addresses the body with the name. They address the body as what do we do with the body now? Should we cremate the body? So it's all become the body. The name is lost somewhere because it was never there. We all are spiritual beings in this costume, and we all have been being born over here for a higher purpose, right? So it was like this whole vision was like a reminder to me that yes, you have to accept a dying of something that was really not meant to be in your life, maybe, and you have to let go and start a new beginning. Easier said than done, right? How do you start the new beginning? Let me explain this to you in the most simplest manner that I could. The new beginning only happens when you go back to that state of mind where you question yourself and ask, who am I? Is this what I wanted? Okay, is this meant for me? The real questions that I'm talking about. What is my purpose? What is my calling? What is it that I really want? Did I want this relationship? Did I want this person? Did I want this job? Did I want this money? Did I want to earn that way? Did I want this disease that is in my life. No, I did not want all of this. What is it that I really want? Before I could really want something, I need to understand who am I, what is my purpose, what is my calling in this life, right? So and it so happened that I bumped into one of my favorite, which is Deepak Chopra's explanation on how do you find your spirit being. And he talks about, I really cannot quote the entire sentence correctly, but I'm going to explain what I understood. He talks about that when you are going through multiple thoughts, right? And we as human beings, we have so many thoughts all the time. We are multitasking all the time. But from one thought to the other thought, there is a gap, there is a momentary gap. There is a gap of silence, right? So before one thought dies, okay, when one thought dies and before the other thought arises in your head, there is a gap. In that stillness, in that gap, when you really tap into that moment, that is the moment where you will find the secret of spirit. And that is such a profound message, you guys, because for a lot of you out there who are going through this rigorous lifestyle where you're continuously really striving hard, working, you're not letting you be in the be situation, and you're just becoming something else, which I was doing in my recent past. I was becoming somebody. I was becoming a helper, a giver, a nourisher, a nurturer. I forgot me in the bargain, right? So the whole thought process got lost in translation, and that's what this death card came back reminding to me, that this is the thin line, this is that momentarily, that gap where I really need to be. I need to tap into my spirituality. I need to tap into that silence that emotes my real being before I try to become something or someone else. I do not know how this can help somebody, but if whatever I'm trying to tell you, it resonates with you, it helps you, I really wish you understand and you tap into your being for what you are and what's your purpose in life. And you can never find inner peace if you have not accepted the chaos that is around you, because perfection is an illusion. Everything cannot be perfect. We cannot be perfect. We are not perfect human beings. We are profoundly ill-fated, imperfect, precious beings on this earth, waiting to find our own ways and paths. And I wish, like the way I came into this moment of awakening, I wish that this message goes to somebody who really needs that, and you come in this moment of awakening and understand the silence in you, because that is a profound sense of understanding. I wish you all the best, and thank you for hearing me out, and thank you for showing all the love and support that you have all the time. Love you guys.